looks like we made it. Writers Police Academy, number 15. Made it through all the smoke and haze and everything else driving out from New Hampshire. Only lost Lucas once. I'd say, all things considered, we're off to a good start.
618 to 601 males in Sun City.
I just signed up for some continuing education credits. Go for it, ladies. These are my favorite people, so they're allowed.
All right. Hi
This
there.
is my friend Lynn, another author. She's also really heavily involved with Malice Domestic. Be nice to her. Remember, we know how to do bad things to people. So, and now I'm going to go in and check out this fabled Touch-A-Truck that I have been listening to for well over a year, ever since we missed the last one. And here's another one of my favorite people.
Hi.
Yeah, we were discussing last year over breakfast how to dispose of ashes of,
Dead people.
dead people. We're gonna go in and do Touch-A-Truck, so
Yep.
let's go.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay, went down, we did Touch-A-Truck, get to see a lot of the emergency vehicles, the hazmat, the fire department, the ambulances, the coroner, crime scene, the sheriff's department and everything. Got to hang out with some of the canines for the canine medical presentation. I lost Lucas but found him again. Just whenever you're looking for him, just look for where the drones are. Got a little nervous because at one point the drones were missing too. But it's all good. No alarms, no handcuffs, no arrests. First day of WPA, some new classes, already met some new people. I think they've got some new exhibits. I know they've got some new training courses. This is gonna be really exciting. And I will keep you posted on everything as we go along.
Someone that's believed to be very, very violent, that's believed to be armed. It's going to be a situation where we're not just going to go running up to that vehicle, but we want to safely extract the person out of that vehicle.
Scott Saltzman, this is the Green Bay Police Department. You have a warrant for your arrest. I need you to step out of the vehicle.
Best case scenario is get them to cooperate and come out to us. And then worst case scenario, we have to introduce stimulus to get them to hopefully not to want to stay in the car anymore and then come to us.
What do you want? Scott, step out of the vehicle with your hands up. What? No. What?
618 to 601. Driver's side door is open. He's talking to us.
Step out of the vehicle with your hands up with nothing in them. Now. Come and get me.
Or he's given time to make a decision, right? He can flee, he can run, he can charge at us, or he can pull out a weapon that he had concealed on his body and now start shooting at us that we didn't see. So we like to, it's a delicate balance that we have to give him to comply.
Negotiator's got him on the line. He's pretty agitated. Permission to throw a bang and then we'll start announcements again.
So you saw the flashbang go back out. That's a big loud boom. That'll pull his attention away. Now he's getting hit with pepper ball. Not only is he getting that pava, that burning, that itchy, that watery eyes, but now he's getting actually pain compliance by getting hit with that because it actually hurts and will leave a bruise when you get hit with it as well. And next thing you know, now he has a dog locked onto him.
Permission to deploy pepper ball.
A lot of SWAT teams across the nation have technology now with drones and throwbots and things like that. This is one of our newest drones that we have. We can deploy it right from the back of a Bearcat. We can fly it up to the suspect windows. The suspect came out to the pepper ball, which is what we wanted. A lot of times they'll be snotting, their eyes will be running, they'll be very upset. A lot of people are afraid of the dog, and we reassure them, this dog will not hurt you as long as you listen to what I tell you to do. Do this, do that.
If you take off running, you're going to get bit by the dog. The dog will not hurt you if you comply. Walk back towards us. Turn around, Scott.
Male's complying at this time.
The dog, you're considered armed. Turn around. Turn around, Scott. Scott, get down on the ground. Get down on the ground.
Less lethal go. Less lethal go.
Down on the ground. Down on the ground, Scott.
Pepper ball deployed. Ball deployed.
Down on the ground. Down on the ground.
and you want to make the best decision possible so everyone can go home alive. And at the end of the day, that is our mission in SWAT and any SWAT team across the nation, is to save lives. We're here to save lives. Starts with victims and hostages. We're here to save your life. We're here to save innocent civilians. We're here to save officers, and we're also here to save the suspect's life.
Okay, this was a training demonstration of taking somebody into custody, somebody who obviously does not want to go. Looking at that, getting an understanding of all the variables that you have to factor into on the spot. You can't stop and think about and consider. It's got to be instant. They also talked about how the police officer, it has to be a personal choice whether to engage in deadly force. Could he stand up in court and say that he had a reasonable fear of his own death or serious bodily injury, or that of a hostage or somebody in the public? Looking at the different techniques, the pava, pepper pellets, flashbang, grenades, the dogs, the drones, everything that they do to make sure that everybody is safe. Them, of course, anybody that might be in the vicinity, and yes, even the suspect. Quite the eye-opening experience. Get a lot more appreciation for what goes on. Okay, one class down. This one was crime scene investigation. This is the one I really wanted to do. It's a good thing I didn't try to take notes, because I never would have kept up. It was tons of information. Extracting latent prints, alternative life sources, laser tracking for bullet trajectories, what crime scene investigators can and cannot do. You want to see what they can do, you watch Forensic Files. You want to see not only what they can't do, what they don't do and never think of doing, watch any of the CSI shows. This was absolutely fascinating, and it was very hands-on. That's one of the reasons I love WPA, Writers Police Academy, is it is a hands-on. They're not just talking, they show it. They will get you involved in some of the stuff. If there's time, as much as they can, you're involved, you see, and you get a really, really good appreciation for everything that's going on. And now, after having a very, very full lunch, I am on to my next class, which is Day in the Life of a Coroner. Wish me luck. To all of my friends on Facebook that got the panic when I said, oh, canine medical treatment this afternoon. No, I was not talking about my dogs. It was canine first aid treatments. Okay, this was probably my favorite one. Anything dealing with the dogs. Really great stuff to learn, even if you're not a canine handler, but you've got, dogs with heat stroke, dogs that are choking on their toys, dogs that get into, poisons, things like that, how to do CPR. It was really fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. So, all right, well, this is the end of one really great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Day 2 of Writers Police Academy. This one's going to be pretty fascinating. I got 3 seminars today. One on handcuffing, one on cold cases, which is going to be real interesting, and then a third one on types of death from pills and powders. And then later this afternoon, we get a presentation by Catherine Randlin on the Candyman murders. So this is going to be really exciting. I can hardly wait to get started. Let's go. Closing ceremonies tonight. Very good day. Gave me a lot to think about. New plot lines for old ideas. Never a bad thing. And tonight, I'm gonna go down, hang out with some of my other fellow crime and mystery enthusiasts. Have a nice relaxing drink, enjoy a good dinner, and listen to a nice presentation by this year's honoree, Hank Philippi Ryan. A wonderful lady, and if you get a chance to check out any of her books, I encourage you to do so. And those of us in the Boston area might be familiar with that name, as she's one of the newscasters. Without further ado, I'm gonna go kick up my heels.